What's up, guys? This is episode 2 of the WRX swap, or vlog 2, whatever it is. It's whatever. But, last video, we took out the harness so I could send it to iWire. I already got that sent off. Even though I'm not going to need it, I just wanted to get it sent off. So, this video is going to be disassembling of the rest of the car. So, engine trans out, drive shaft, rear diff, all 4 knuckles because I want to do the wheel bearings. And just getting everything else out of the car that I don't need, and just getting it ready, and so I can clean it up because I want to paint like the engine bay and stuff. But I think we'll start off with the radiator and work from there. So let's get started. Alright, guys, I've been working a little bit. It's a couple days later. If that isn't the same thing that keeps happening, that's going to be kind of the new thing with this. Is I'm only going to work on it every few days because that's when I get time. But I got the radiator out and the AC condenser, and so that's all just sitting there. The trans is drained, and I was having problems with it the other night, and I got back to it today, and I just did it. But the other night I got the drive shaft cover off. It was just 6 bolts right there, but one of them was missing on my car, and the other one was half undone. So I'm glad I'm going through all this because whole thing is just kind of janky. But then on some Forcers we got this diff cover, which is super nice. So it's 4 bolts, but mine only had 2 up front, so I need to get 2 more. And then just the 2 diff studs in the back, and it just slides down. This is what, and it kind of confused me because I wasn't sure if it slid down or if it was actually bolted in, so it didn't just slide down like it was bolted in, so you had to take the diff out to take it off, which I thought didn't make sense. But I asked some people and they just said it slid off, which is the case. You just have to take the studs off the back. Alright, we're under here. As you can see, those are where the diff cover, or the drive shaft cover was. But now I'm working on the drive shaft. The other night, when I got the cover off, I sprayed some PB catalyst on these because they were pretty seized. So I'm hoping that helped. They're probably still going to be a pain in the ass to get off, but I'm going to try and get the drive shaft out because everything else is good. Just got to get the 2 bolts holding the bearing of the drive shaft, or the middle of the drive shaft, in. And then it should just slide out because I drained it. And I also probably can't see, but I've got the diff draining right there. So I'm going to get to that, and hopefully we can get this drive shaft out. Alright, little update for you guys. I think I'm going to stop for now. But I got the shifter bracing off, and I'll get under there and show you guys. I quickly got the drive-by cable pedal because I don't need it anymore as I'm getting drive-by-wire, so I have to get an STI pedal. Or I already have it, but so I got that off. It was just 2 bolts, super easy. And I got the both this bushing came out of this guy. I'm replacing both that bushing and the rear shifter bushing. And man, this thing had so much play. No wonder my shifter had so much play. So with my short shifter and everything, it's gonna feel amazing. Alright, guys, well, since last time we left off, got a lot of stuff out. I got the front axles out, and the drive shaft is out, diff cover is out, shifter linkage or shifter stuff is out, and the reason the bushings aren't there, I'm replacing them with cob bushings because the bushings were so shot. I had so much play in my shifter. But got the car on the ground and the windows up. That was kind of an interesting task as there is no wiring, but it wasn't too bad. We just had to figure out the wiring diagrams. The rear was giving us issues because the wiring colors were switched. I don't know. It was weird. And a lot of people said it was our motors that had blown, but nope, it was not the motors because they worked before I got them up, so I knew it wasn't them. But the car is on the ground. Here's how the engine is looking right now. Everything's just ready. It's just sitting there, ready to be pulled out. So we're gonna roll it out and get the engine and trans out.
What's wrong? That's good. Keep going. You're going to clear your... you do have to drag it. That's okay. All right, let's do it. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Here. That's it. Right there. I think we got it. Let's do it. Once we take the motor out of it, it'll come up anyway.
Well, everyone is
You got to get a new trans mount.
out of the car. Alright guys, well, last clip we got the engine and trans out, which was actually, I wasn't sure if we'd be able to get the engine and trans out all at once, but we did. It's actually pretty easy. It just was catching on the slave cylinder line just a little bit, but if you just kind of pull it up as you're pushing it out, it'll work. But yeah, so now the car is just a rolling shell, no engine, no trans, no interior, nothing. So it's just been sitting for a little while I fix up another Forester. But I've got all the parts now that I need to make it a rolling shell. So that'll be the next video. We'll be taking out the rest of the stuff out of the car and then putting in new stuff, which is gonna be exciting because that'll be the first stuff that the car gets that's new. But I think that's it. Honestly, I think for second video, taking the engine and everything out, that's kind of wraps it up. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next one because that's when stuff gets exciting.